friend Ahmed, and so many of you have told me that you're really intimidated by cooking a turkey. But really, it's no different than cooking a chicken. My spiced turkey is blasted with spiced butter from the inside and the out, and it's so tender and delicious. Whether you're celebrating Christmas or Thanksgiving or any other holiday or special occasion, this recipe will surely hit the spot.
I wanna dance with sexy, the way she moves so.
Step 1, defrost your bird. If you bought a frozen turkey, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of days and then defrost. Now, I bought a fresh turkey, so I'm going to skip that step. Make sure to remove everything that comes inside the turkey cavity and save it because you can use this for gravy later. Step 2, we're going to brine this turkey. Now, my turkey is about 14 pounds and I went to the dollar store and got a bucket. Now, this bucket fits this turkey beautifully. So find something that's going to fit your turkey and that's going to fit your fridge. And we're going to create a very simple brine. The brine recipe that I'm going to share with you is so simple. All you need is half a cup of salt and half a cup of brown sugar for every 4 liters of water. Now, I only need about 4 liters for this turkey. And you can spice it up any way you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple of slices of lemon, and I'm going to use some bay leaves, a teaspoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to put the salt and the sugar in first with a little bit of warm water, and then I'm going to top it up with cold water. And when the whole brine is cold enough, I'm going to take the turkey, put it in the bucket, cover it, and then put it in the fridge for 24 hours. And what this does is makes your turkey delicious, plump, and absolutely juicy. And you can actually taste the flavor right through the turkey. So, let's get started.
I wanna dance with sexy, so sexy.
Step 3, make sure to pat your bird down and make sure it's really dry. When this goes in the oven, we want to make sure that it's roasting and not steaming. Step 4, I'm going to slather this bird with the spice mixture that we've made out of butter and spices and coriander and all sorts of yummy things. So reserve a bit of it. I'm going to reserve about 2 tablespoons, and that's for tomorrow. When the bird goes into the oven, in its final stage, I'm actually going to add the spiced butter mixture on the top of the bird. The rest of it is going to go inside. And what you need to do is just gently pull at the skin and free the skin from the bird. This feels a little bit intrusive, but just get as far as you can. And that just means that the meat will be cooked with the spice mixture from the inside. It'll make it really moist and delicious. I seem to have got most of it. What I'm going to do now is take the butter and just spread it inside under the skin. Now, when you buy a turkey at the store, usually they say that it's already buttered, but trust me, they don't go as far as you can. I've seen those turkeys and it has 2 clumps of butter on either side, and that's about it. Well, when you do it yourself, you know that you've got to every nook and cranny, and that's really what's important. So I'm just going to keep doing this now till I get the entire bird. I'm going to put a little bit in the cavity, not too much, and then I'm going to cover it, put it in a plastic bag for another 24 hours, and tomorrow it's going to be ready for the oven. It's bright and early on Turkey Day, and the oven is preheated and the turkey's out of the fridge. Now it's sitting in a bag in the marinade that I marinated it in yesterday. But what I'm going to do is when I put it in the roaster, I'm just going to add some regular butter to the top. And the reason for that is I don't want to add the spice butter that I saved till much later, as I don't want the spices to burn. So in the last hour of cooking, when I open it up, I'm going to slather it with the spiced butter, and it's going to form a lovely delicious coating on the turkey. Now, don't forget to salt, as well as I'm going to throw some ingredients inside the turkey. I'm not a big fan of stuffing. I love the stuffing, I just don't like stuffing a raw bird with cooked stuffing. So what I'm going to do is, instead of stuffing, I'm going to put in a couple of vegetables. Like I've got some like carrots and lemon and green pepper and some coriander. And what this is going to do is it's just going to create a flavor bomb from the inside. It's going to make the meat really delicious and juicy. And also in the pan, I'm going to throw in some brown mushrooms and the pieces that came in with the bird. I got a neck and some other pieces of the turkey. I'm just going to throw that in. What it's going to do is it's going to contribute to that very delicious gravy we're going to get at the end. And all I'm going to have to do is put a little bit of flour in it and stir it up and serve it with this delicious bird. So I'm going to get started because I have a lot to do.
But now you found me, you wanna be around me. You boys, I wanna dance with sexy. The way she moves, so sexy. It's nice to meet ya, sexy. I wanna dance with sexy. So sexy. I wanna dance with sexy. The way I move.
The bird is buttered and ready to go. Now this baby is gonna need about 3.5 hours in the oven. You need about 20 minutes per pound. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook it covered for 2.5 hours. And in the last hour, I'm gonna put in the delicious spiced butter that I saved and then cook it open just so it crisps up and it's nice and golden brown. And don't forget to baste every half hour or so. Take out those juices and pour it over the bird and you'll have a beautiful and delicious, succulent, spiced turkey. Joining us, and see you next time on Kravings Blog. And don't forget, go to my website at kravingsblog.ca and my blog at youtube.com/kravingsblog. Bye!
Fast or slow, take your